Good morning, people. It's Sunday morning. That was our accommodation, nomads, backpackers. But we were not staying in the dormitory. We had our own private ensuite, which was beautiful. So this is the main Queenstown city center, the same place we were partying last night, but it's very quiet this morning. So I think the party went on till 3 in the morning. That's the famous World Bar over there, and that is the place where we had breakfast. I forgot the name of the place. One thing we noticed in Queenstown, there are a lot of art galleries. On this street itself, I think I saw 4 or 5, and it's a small street. Look at that view in the front. So last night we walked a lot exploring all the bars. I think we tried 5 different bars. World Bar, Cowboys. They were the best bars for us. Look at the beautiful view. So the alpine trees that you see on the mountain, they have a story. The locals started planting them and with good intentions. But they realized lately that these trees are just growing on themselves, self-seeding, and they are destroying the native plants, bird species. So the locals were requesting us, in case you see any of them, not the grown ones, but the new ones that are growing, that are in the growing phase. If you see them, just pull them out and take it home. So, or destroy them, because they don't want them destroying the native landscape, which is right in front of us. That's how it should look. But this is how it's looking now. Another art bay, sorry. They've done up very well with the theme. They have to look beautiful to attract customers. But these are expensive. I just saw something similar, a very small painting that was $3,500. So this one is huge. It's gonna be around 10 to 15 grand. Blue Canoe, Taste of the Pacific. The name of this cafe is Yonder. That's where we had our breakfast yesterday after park run. A beautiful small place. Loved the service. World Bar. So they had like a small skating championship. I'll post a video later. This is like a food joint alley. There's a nice Indian place. It was a fusion of Indian and African food. It's called Number 5 Tamarind, right there on the left. And it has a strip club as well at the end of this alley. It's called the Gentleman Club, I think. $20 cover charge. Nomads on the left. A very good place to stay. I think we paid a couple of $100 per day. And that's your view at the front. Just taken a pit stop in the town of Caston, a very small town. But after driving for 100 kilometers, this is the only place we could find coffee. It's called the Coffee Bomb. I've just got myself a nice coffee frappe. Looks like a decent place. Just because there was nothing for 100k, it's quite crowded. Took me 10 minutes to order. Oh, beautiful Harley Davidson and the Indian Chief. Always a delight to see a cruiser bike. And that's the art gallery. So that's the chocolate frappe. She's made it with too much love. So we are in the town of Mossburn. Stopped here to fill fuel, because this is the cheapest fuel that you can find on your way from Queenstown to Milford Sound. The best thing about this petrol pump is there are no people here. You just go, pay for it. Once your payment is accepted, you fill fuel and you go on your way. So we ended up filling $44 worth of fuel, 17 liters. And I think we have already traveled 250, 300 kilometers. A very economical car. So we are in Te Anau. There are quite a few scenic flights over here. As you can see, a couple of seaplanes. I wonder how much they charge. But yeah, seaplanes is $175 per person, and for doubtful sound it's $399 per person. So a lot of ducks over here. So we actually googled this using the photo search option. They are Canada goose, quite a few of them. Another stop, Mirror Lakes.
And not a little blue dot.
Would have been beautiful had it been a still day. The reflection would be crystal clear, as the board mentioned, but right now it's a bit distorted. So we finally made it to Milford Sound. Just need to catch a cruise now. Got 10 minutes to walk to the ferry. The boat leaves at 3:25. It's 10 past 3. Walk will take 10 minutes and we have 15 minutes to go. So in case we miss this one, the next cruise is at 3:55. The parking for the car is quite expensive. It's $10 per hour before 3 o'clock, and after 3 it's $5 per hour. So there are quite a few bus options from Queenstown. I think they charge you around $250 with the river cruise as well, which is a better option than driving up. So this is the cruise terminal. They have quite a few options. They have Meet-a-P cruises, which goes at $355. The Real NZ cruise, which goes in the next 10 minutes. This is what we are trying to get tickets for. But they have overnight cruise as well. Quite a few options. Southern Discovery, Pure Milford, and I think the price is different depending on what you want to do. The cheapest might be around $150. So just managed to get the ticket on time. The cruise will leave any moment now. So number 8, Milford Haven. So we'll be exploring Fiord on this cruise. Might be a good sight. We just have the last minute passengers boarding in. So we are still not on the top level. One more level higher and we get even a better view. This is the upper deck. Valley. So we've been experiencing rain for the last 2 days. Luckily it's a sunny day after a week apparently. But that means we don't get a good waterfall because we need rainfall for us to have a good waterfall. So that's the narrowest passage in Milford Point. It's only 600 meters, I think. We're just getting a hot chocolate and a sneaker slice. But quite a good options. So the boat is turning around now. When it's a sunny day in Milford Sound, it gets very windy. The guy was explaining there's a scientific reason for this.
You need to head on outside of the ferry with the speakers just behind the seawater.
That's New Zealand fur seals. They are nocturnal, so they're sleeping now, conserving their energy. One is trying to wake up. Sterling Falls at 150 meters tall. Highlight of Milford Sound. It's beautiful. We are going very close to get a glacier water on her face. The rainbow moment. We're going very close. So this is the Lady Bowen waterfall. Apparently this waterfall provides water to the entire village. So these are the different companies that you can book your tour with. I think we are on Real NZ, but there are quite a few, and the prices start from the same range, 150 minimum NZ. So that's the end of the cruise. Was a good one. Lasted a couple of hours. Highly recommend. Called the Milford Heaven. It was our time in Milford Sound. It's 5 o'clock and we are gonna stay at a place called Te Anau. It's almost a couple of hours drive from here. There are a couple of nice touristic spots on the way, so we plan to stop there. So we have taken another pit stop at a place called the Chasm walk. So at the end of this walk, you have an amazing waterfall. The walk has two different stages, stage 1 and stage 2. This is stage 1, the bridge. It's been closed, so we might have to directly go to stage 2. So you cannot see much of the waterfall. I think the bridge would have given a good view, but the bridge is closed. So after watching the Stirling Falls at Milford Sound, this one was underwhelming. Had the bridge been open, would have given a better view. So that's the view outside the Caston walk. So that's a Kia. It's a type of a parrot which likes to eat rubber. So these guys just told us they ate the rubber off his car. So we are not gonna wait here for too long, or else we'll get charged by a car rental company. You get a beautiful mountain view and then the water. So there's another touristic spot on the other side. We're gonna cross with care and see what the other side has to offer. I can already feel some water on my face. Not sure if there's a waterfall here. Oh, there is one. And the water is on my face. So this might be our final stop. Some lupins. This is the only season for them to grow. And I think as the days progress, they will just start to die. And that will be the end of their season. Lucky to see them. Quite a few on our way to Glenorchy. So we're trying to go on the other side, but just because of this river, we cannot cross. But we can actually see people on the other side. So there's a way. We just need to go and find it. So we managed to get on the other side and get a closer look of the lupins. They look beautiful. So some of them have started to die. As this is the end of the season, this is pretty much what would happen with the rest of them. Hey guys, so it's almost 8 o'clock and we just reached Te Anau. Parked our car, checked into the motel, had a late check-in. Luckily, they left the envelope at the reception. And now we are going to find some food. Most probably Thai food. So we just got to the town center. All the restaurants are over here. There's an Indian restaurant, Thai food, there's Fat Duck, there was Pizzeria, the Ranch Bar and Grill. I think we're going for Thai food. So guys, just finished having our dinner. Wasn't that great. Haven't had bad Thai food in a very long time, but that's changed today. Go back to Sydney and try and get some good Thai food. Usually Thai food cannot be so bad, but yeah, this one was, unfortunately. So after having our dinner, we are back in the motel in Te Anau. I'll just quickly show you our room. That's the room. Quite spacious. In a bit of a mess. Has a lounge, kitchen, and that's the view from the balcony. And the toilet. That's enough for today. We'll call it an early night. Haven't slept for the last 2 days.